Good night, West Coast, and welcome to another edition of CNN News. But not just any edition. Tonight is the start of Chemistry Week. From October 19th is the start, and well, we're gonna have it fully covered. First, we'll be talking about sports and chemistry. Our first reporter will be Andrea Araujo, who will be presenting about how chemistry works in everyday sports. For a UV athlete, this will
My name is Andrea Araujo, and this is the sports section in the Chemistry Week. So as you may know, nanotechnology is applied to many sports, for example tennis. While making the tennis rackets, nanotechnology is used to make them lightweight. Tennis rackets now come with the strength of a steel building, but weight less than a tennis ball. These tennis rackets are stronger than buildings that are made for weatherproof buildings. This is how nanotechnology is applied in sports. Reactants are very popular in the States, and obviously chemistry is present. From the equipment to the carbon and the materials used, chemistry is all around the athletes. For example, the carbon used in the bicycles to wetsuits, swimming material. The technology in the suits is very important because it needs to be good in the water and has to dry very quickly when the athlete is outside the water.
That's interesting. Thank you, Andrea, for the insight on nanotechnology in sports. Now we go with Isabella Bueso, who will have everything about fashion. And what do you know? Fashion linking to code?
Thank you, Irene. And my name is Isabella Bueso, and I'm going to do the fashion segment of chemistry. With the arrival of rainy days, they are back out of the closet, and with them another of the comforts that we have to thank the developments of chemistry. Today we're going to talk about waterproofing clothing. Its origin goes back to at least the 13th century, when the South American natives covered their clothes with latex to make them waterproof. Europeans imported the idea, but its success was not immediate. The first waterproof clothing was heavy, uncomfortable, and hard because of the solvent used to spread the latex on the fabrics, and they were very, very smelly. The development of polymer chemistry allowed them to become lighter, more flexible. The most remarkable quality of waterproof is that they also allow the skin to breathe. That is, they prevent rainwater from getting in, but allow water vapor released by perspiration to go out. The effect is achieved by creating structures with tiny pores through which drops of water can't pass, but with the isolated water, molecules can easily. The modern airy waterproof fabrics are made with 2 layers of polymers with different properties. At first, the first layer of microporous polymer is hydrophobic, it repels water, and the layer of polyurethane turning inwards closer to the skin, in which is hydrophobic, attracts water and absorbs the humidity that released from the skin. Then a bit of thermodynamics come into play. The difference in temperature between inside and the outside creates the necessary conditions for the water molecules absorbed by polyurethane to be pushed to the outside. If you wear a waterproof coat and you feel like you're in a sauna, then it's because still they're not taking the advantage of the new developments of chemistry of polymers. Thank you. Researchers of the Republic of Korea have developed an energy harvesting device that can be incorporated into clothing to allow the wearer to generate electricity as they move and form static building up their clothing. Team led by Dr. Chem from the Samsung Advanced Institute of Technology site found that their energy harvester was able to produce 9 centimeters and 3 centimeters liquid crystal display LCD panel and a green light LED. They created the energy harvesting fabric by integrating piezoelectric zinc oxide nanowires into a flexible textile substrate made of silver-coated artificial fibers. Then they replaced a thin dielectric polyethylene film over the nanowires. Then the zinc oxide nanowires gather energy from the external stress of strain to the fabric. Electrostatic energy is generated by
movement between the negatively charged polyethylene film and the silver-coated fibers. In this hybrid system, the polyocentral is enhanced by the electrostatic effects of the charged film. This led to significantly enhanced output power, enough to generate an electrical current that powers the LCD and LED. Charging mobile phones could be done on the go using electricity generated by your clothes as you move. Nicely done, Isabella. After this, I'll be sure to check the Koreans inside fashion. And last but not least, we'll have Sofia Altamirano with the insights on everything about international news and how chemistry links to them.
As you may know, there are conflicts and tension between Russia and the Ukraine right now. As you know, the first thermonuclear bomb was exploded in 1952 at Inewektak by the United States. The second in 1953 by Russia or the Soviet Union. So that is why people say that right now Russia is threatening the Ukraine to throw an H-bomb. Great Britain, France, and China have also had exploded thermonuclear bombs, and these 5 nations comprise the so-called nuclear club, nations that have the ability to produce nuclear weapons and admit to maintaining an inventory of them. The 3 smaller Soviet successor states that inherited nuclear arsenals, Ukraine, Kazakhstan, and Belarus, relinquished all nuclear warheads which have been removed to Russia. Several other nations either had tested thermonuclear devices or claimed to have the capability to produce them, but officially states that they do not maintain a stockpile of such weapons. Among these are India, Israel, Pakistan, South African apartheid regime built 6 nuclear bombs but dismantled them later. Thank you. And I hope you enjoy Chemistry Week as well as we do.
Amazing work, Sofia. That was definitely interesting. And now it's all for today. Tomorrow we will have a better edition with Mr. Hernandez with everything about chemistry and how to teach it. And Hernandez for CNN News. And remember, chem is try. See you tomorrow.